So this is a simple tutorial showing how to add a camera shake in Maya. And I've done a simple piece of animation here. We've got a bus whizzing past Monty. Monty does a reaction to the bus. And the bus travels so close to us that we can add a little bit of a camera shake as the compressed air pushed by the bus bumps the camera. And that will give us a little bit more kind of realism and vitality to the shot. So let's go ahead and get started. It's a very simple thing to do. I'm just going to go and find my camera. So that's Windows Outliner. So there's my minibus, there's my shot camera. And let's go ahead and make sure that cameras are turned on here in the viewport. So I want to make sure that cameras are turned on, where they've put them in the new version of Maya. There we go, cameras. So the camera is now, should be now visible. And we can see it there. I can see it's looking at the bus as it goes by. Let's make the camera a bit bigger. Let's make it, say, 5 times as big. And actually, let's make sure that that scale is the same throughout the shot, so that the camera is always 5 times as big. And I can see that the camera there is looking at. I've just got a gentle rotation in the Y rotation there as the camera follows, the shot camera follows Monty, or follows the bus, and then we see Monty's reaction at the end. So it's just a gentle moving camera. So the bus is going to pass us around about here. So this is where the air would hit the camera. So let's keyframe the camera at about frame 21. And what we can do is just move the camera, let's say at 23, we can just move the camera up slightly. Let's make sure we see what we're doing in the shot camera view as well. So let's just move the camera up slightly, and then let's move the camera down slightly like that, and then let's move the camera up slightly again, and then let's 3 frames after that I'm going to have it go back to normal. So let's just there we go. So that was our rotation. This is the curve that we've created. There we go. So we've just created a little kind of bump there on that camera. Let me just go and select it once again up there, and then let's just take a look at that curve. And what I'm going to do is just keyframe it there and flatten that off. And that what we're looking for is a kind of vibrate. So something that looks kind of like that. There we go, like a kind of vibration, sort of down, up, down, and settle. Something like that. That's the kind of thing we're after. Let's see what that looks like. There we go, something like that. So that's going to give us a little feeling of kind of rushing air, and the camera operator is having the camera, is having to hold the camera still while wind pushes against the camera. Obviously, it's all fake, it's all digital. There's no real wind here, but we're simulating what might happen if there was a real camera operator behind this camera. So there we go. So there's your curve. There's your camera shake, and something like that will do for this occasion.